Hey guys, today's video is a little bit different because I generally do videos about beauty products and fashion, and I do some videos sometimes about books and things because I like to read, but this kind of a video I've never really done before, and I blame Organized Jen for it. If you have never heard of her, Organized Jen is her blog. On YouTube, she's Organized Like Jen, and also My Housewife Life is her vlog channel. And she does a little bit of beauty and fashion, but she's really kind of into organizational things. She really likes, planners and portable calendars and containers that keep her organized and all that sort of thing. And I really started watching her because I just enjoy her housewife, videos. They're fun. It's just to watch, and she's just seems like a nice kind of quiet, friendly girl. And her husband as well, not a girl, a guy, a nice, friendly guy. And so I think I found her from those videos first. And so I just have been watching a few. And she has actually recommended other like Instagram accounts and things for people that are really into organization too. And she did a video about like planners. She uses like a file of facts planner. And then I think she recommended some other videos from that video, or some other groups, or some other people to follow from some of those videos. And I just kind of got curious about it, and so I clicked to watch some of the other videos, and I became a little mildly obsessed and fascinated with watching these, especially these planner videos. Partially because I'm a little bit the same way. I mean, I enjoy using color and just organizational habits that just work for me, and partially because some of these people are like hardcore compulsive with it, and things like that just sort of fascinate me. So it's kind of a mix of the two. And so I've really I've really been watching, I think, a little bit more of those kind of videos lately than beauty videos, as far as when I'm searching for new people to watch, or new videos that aren't just people that I already am subscribed to and that kind of thing. And so a little crazy curl. And so anyway, I just thought, well, I have my own way of organizing things too that might be helpful to a lot of you, and I know a lot of the people that follow me are Avon representatives. And so you might see some things that help you kind of get organized. So I think what I'm going to do is kind of break it up into little bits, because it would be a lot to do all at one time. I work from home, but essentially I work from a few different locations, about 2 or 3 different locations regularly. And because I'm never necessarily always in the same place working, I have turned everything that I need into kind of a traveling office, and which is basically just a bag, a little tote bag that I carry. I have things divided up in ways that make it easy for me to access just what I need when I just need to grab one thing and go, but still is a comprehensive system where I really have everything with me that I need for the most part, besides maybe a product or two here or there that I happen to need to take with me. So I'm just going to break it down probably over a series of videos and just kind of show you how I organize different things, different ways, and with all of it in mind that it all goes into my traveling office, and I carry it all with me. So I'm going to break it up into a little bit of a series and just kind of show you bit by bit or piece by piece how I organize things, and make it easy for me to kind of take along. So the first thing I'm going to show you is what is actually a makeup bag that I carry with me. And I'm starting with this because this is probably my favorite part of my traveling office. This is where I keep the majority of the fun things. And this is just a cute little, makeup bag that I bought, I think at, CVS or Walgreens or somewhere like that on clearance. So I will find some other bags that are similar in size to this and link them down below. So if you have an interest in doing something similar to me, it just makes it easy for you to find something that is the same. So the first thing that I have in here, kind of tucked away at the back, are stickers. And I always do this when I buy stickers. I always cut them apart like this. I used to, when I was a kid, I collected stickers. It was kind of a big thing, in the early 80s, the early half of the 80s. And so I used to collect stickers. And I've really kind of always done this. I've always cut them apart. Partially because one thing I didn't like as a kid was when you would peel them off, like having a sheet that was like 3/4 of the way empty laying around. I never liked that. So this way, they're all cut apart, and if I use the sticker, I just throw the rest away, and I don't have that excess empty, packaging all the time, which to some people might seem kind of weird, but it works for me. I also do this partially because, I was a teacher for quite a few years, and doing this makes it really easy to, give these as little tokens of encouragement to children for, doing a good deed, or cleaning up an area without being asked, or, being extra helpful, or being well behaved, or whatever. So I always kept stickers cut apart. And I just leave a variety of them in here. I have all different kinds, just so that if there's something that I feel like I want to decorate because I just need to be cheered up, or it just is kind of blah, I can use it. If I'm sending out thank you cards or something and I want to stick one on the envelope, I can. I just always keep a few for whatever purpose I might use them for. Then I have just some scrap paper that I can use to make lists or what have you. I will go ahead and show you that I do keep a daily running task list where I just write things down, and as I'm going through the day, I check them off, and or will make a sheet for the next day. And what I use for that is any kind of scrap paper I have laying around, but I also do have this notebook in here. This is a My Mon mini journal, and it's 4 inches by 5.5 inches, in case you're wondering. But, I have a little sticker on there. It comes like this with the pink. But it's just colored paper. So I'll use these, I'll pull one out for my daily task list, or if in any of my other folders or calendars or something, I need like a checklist for that or something, I can tear a sheet out and just tape it into, another calendar or another organizational tool or what have you. But I just like, it's just nice to have a little bit of color. I mean, I can cut these up and do scrapbooking type things with them. All kinds of things that I can do with this. So I got this at the Dollar Tree, and so if you're interested, they may have some more at your Dollar Tree. And then I also have these, which I got at CVS. These are just like giant sized paper clips. This one says love, and this one is pink flowers. And I keep these in here. I use these for a lot of things. I might use them to mark my place, like if I'm doing a blog post or something about a product, or if I'm doing who knows what, like if I have a magazine with me that I'm recreating a look from or whatever, and I need to mark my place, then I can just get in my little bag and grab one of these. I use these on my calendars. You'll see kind of in the future that I use these to keep my calendar pages, marked to the month that I'm on, that kind of thing. Or if I have a book with me that I'm reading and I want to mark my place, I've just always got something that I can, tab off where I'm at, or where I left off at, or where I need to, whatever I need to keep track of, that kind of thing. And then I also have these in here. These are just a little packet of cardstock paper, different colors, that you can get at Michael's. I had this because I needed it for visual aid for a video that I did. I just needed some colored paper. And so, these can come in handy for a lot of different things too. I think part of what those of us who do organizational, fun things, organizational fun things, or who think organization is fun, part of what we enjoy about it, I think a lot of us are very visually stimulated by color. And making things colorful and bright and having, access to things like this just makes life more enjoyable in general. And I think that's what drives a lot of us to do this kind of thing. The reason that I do this, really, I think I started, when I had a regular 8 to 5 type job, which is never 8 to 5, but, a regular office type job. I carried a regular old Franklin Covey planner, the big one, just the professional style, because, that was kind of what was expected. And I do like those planners, and if I went back to an office type of job like that, that's the planner I would go back to, because they work really well for my needs in an office. I can write down, meetings and things that I need to do, and it has all of the time slots, so you can literally schedule out your day by time and all that kind of thing. But when you have a very repetitive, or very kind of humdrum job, or maybe something that you just isn't as fulfilling as you would like it to be, or is more stressful than you would like it to be, or what have you, little things like this can just kind of cheer you up, or just make your day, a little bit better, or can help you relax a little bit if your job is very stressful. Give you a little bit of stimulation that you enjoy versus stressful stimulation. And I think that's kind of what drives a lot of us to do this sort of thing. So, anyway, if you're curious why some of the folks might choose to do it this way, I think that's why. It just makes it a little more fun, a little more cheery, a little more girly, a little more creative. That's why I do it. It's a perfect mix for me of my logical brain, because I'm a very logical thinking person, with checklists and being able to cross things off and knowing exactly where I need to be and when and all that kind of thing, with my creative side. And I'm also a very creative person. And I, like I said, I'm very stimulated by color. I really enjoy things that have a lot of color to them. And so this just satisfies both of my needs, the way I handle all of this stuff. So the last thing that is in here is a whole lot of pins and things. So I will break it down for you. Okay, so first off, I just have a set of 3 highlighters. I'm sure these were from the Dollar Tree. And they're just nice bright highlighters. They work really well. I don't even know what brand they are. Peachtree Playthings is what it says, 2013. But they have fun little designs on them, and they're just fun to use. And I use them the way you would, use any highlighter. I use them to cross things off my list. I use them to decorate. I use them for all that sort of thing. And you'll see that as the videos continue on. Then I have just a regular old pen. This is what I typically use for, in general writing, things that I need to write in, business related, whatever. It's a black ink pen, and it actually is, it's one of those freebies that you get from, all the pharmaceutical sales reps and stuff. It's just a Zaditor pen. So it's nothing special, but this is kind of like my main writing pen. Then I have other writing pens, because how many times are you at meetings, this happens to me all the time, where you show up to a meeting where everybody is supposed to be professionals and organized and what have you, and nobody ever has any pens or paper. Happens to me all the time. So I have some extra pens in there. These are just from, I did some rallies a week or two ago, and it was at a hotel. So this is from the Hilton Garden Inn, or whatever they call it. Just a couple that they gave us. And then I have an Avon pen, which is a lipstick pen. You know, this is just for fun, and like my customers like to write with something like this if they don't have a pen and need one. Then I have, this is just a Papermate. This is just a green ink pen. This is one that I use for a specific calendar, and it's just green. I just like it because it's color. And then I also have this pink, this is a 4A gel ink pen, medium point, you know, a pink pen, which I use to write in another calendar. You know, it's kind of, I use some pens very task specific. You know, I know that if I see this pen that it's in reference to my blog. I know if I see the green pen, it's in reference to a video that I need to make. So these just help me kind of at a glance know exactly what is in certain places without having to like go and read it and be like, oh, okay, that was for my blog, or oh, okay, that was for my video. I know right away, just, you know, glancing, so I can skim through something and see kind of coming up the next week, what do I need to be, you know, what am I going to have in the works? And I can kind of tell it quickly by the actual pen that's being used. And then I have all of these pens, which are a bunch of different colors. These are the Papermate Inkjoy pens, and I really enjoyed these. I really like the color options that they have. All of these came in a pack together for $3 and some change at Target, and we all know that writing utensils, things at Target, can be a little bit pricier sometimes, and so I think that these are really good value. So if you're looking for just some colored pens to write with, I mean, they have everything. There's red, orange, blue, a couple different shades of green, a couple different shades of blue, some pinks, some purples, there's browns, there's blacks. I mean, every color of the rainbow pretty much. And that's pretty much it. That's what I keep in my little kind of traveling bag. This is where I keep the majority of the loose kind of riff-raff stuff that would be like all over the place in a bag. That's how I keep it contained and organized, but this is actually what I get in and out of the most, and what I actually find to be sort of the most fun, the most creatively stimulating part of my traveling office, so to speak. So that's just kind of the start of it. I will continue to break down my traveling office and show you every little thing that's in there and how I use it. And so this might be a video you might want to favorite or mark in some way so that you can come back to it. That way, if I refer back to this, for instance, you can come back and see what I'm talking about. So if you have any questions about like how I use any of these things or anything, let me know. And if you make organizational videos, or if you are kind of a Filofax freak, or do a lot with planners or any of that kind of thing, then let me know, because I'll come and check out some of your videos and some of your obsession with organizing things and with fun. I just enjoy fun paper products and writing products and things with color. And I think a lot of you can relate. So that's it for today. I will see you again on Saturday for another Ready, Set, Shop video. Bye.